Well, police staffing across California continues to be a struggle. As of last month, the California Highway Patrol was trying to fill more than 1,000 vacant officer positions across the state. And according to the Public Policy Institute of California, in 2021, the number of patrol officers per 100,000 residents was the lowest it had been in 30 years, since 1991. But one Bay Area county has been trying out a new strategy, offering the largest hiring bonus in the country, and it's working. We're talking about $75,000. Joining me now is Alameda Police Chief Nishant Joshi, who signed off on the idea. Chief, it's great to have you with us this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me here as well.
Absolutely. Well, I got to say, the $75,000 figure certainly catches your eye. How did you settle on that?
Sure. There were a couple things that went into play here. We were looking to see how can we attract quality candidates here while factoring in the difficult housing in the Bay Area. What we had learned is that candidates were considering their ability to afford housing in the Bay Area, and we were able to look at what we could offer to candidates to try to help them overcome that barrier. And so we presented it to City Council. City Council approved it. Our city manager was key in crafting this proposal, and it was approved unanimously by City Council.
So 5 months ago, how many vacancies did you have, and where does that number stand now?
Sure. So when we first brought this proposal to City Council, there were 24 vacancies. That's about 30% of the department's staffing. As of now, or ever since then, we have been able to swear in 3 new police officers last month. In about 2 weeks, we'll be swearing in 4 more. In November, we have 1 more coming out of the academy. January, we'll have another 4 coming out of the academy. And then we have another 6 laterals that are in the pipeline. And on top of that, we actually received over 300 applications for the police officer position with Alameda PD.
Wow, that's great to hear. So clearly it's working. Where are these officers coming from?
Well, we've actually received applications from all over the country, but the majority of the ones that we've been hiring have been locally in the region, some from the Central Valley and others from Northern California area, but we've been able to pull some folks from local police departments as well that are in the process. So they're coming from all over.
That's wonderful. Well, I know you know this, Chief, but this hiring bonus appears to not only be the largest in the country, but it's certainly towering over comparable bonuses being offered at neighboring law enforcement agencies. For example, San Francisco PD's hiring bonus is $5,000, which is on the low end, and San Mateo PD's is around $30,000, which was on the high end until now. Have you heard from other police chiefs interested in following suit, and do you think this will incentivize other departments?
So as police chiefs, we regularly communicate, we work together, we hope to support each other in staffing strategies, crime prevention strategies, things of that nature. So, I have gotten phone calls from different chiefs and different commanders from different departments looking to see how is it that they can improve their hiring practices. I believe the average vacancy in Alameda County is about 15%. So as I mentioned earlier, City of Alameda, the Alameda Police Department was double that when we first brought this initiative forward. And if all goes well, we hope to be very close to, significantly have reduced that number by early next year.
That's great. Recent research from MIT finds that increased police staffing helps to prevent crime. Are you starting to see proof of that in Alameda?
Yeah, so we track our crime regularly. I think it's a little bit too early to say, but I certainly believe, and I've seen it through my career, being a police officer for the last 25 years. I know that when you have appropriate staffing, the proper resources, and good training, that you can certainly have an impact on crime numbers.